differently, particularly amongst the flowers, because you realize they know something. And then you realize that you too are a flower, that you're walking now. And that's how consciousness progresses. That's how it does it. You're in that phase now, progressing for more. For more of you and for less of you. The less of you is the ego thing, me. The more of you is the I amness of you, everything is fine. I have the opportunity and pleasure of being in a space and presence that's beautiful colors and health to the body, mind, and spirit. And when you lose health to body, mind, and spirit, you're saying that phrase in the space for all body, minds, and spirits. They'll feel something. Just don't look for the attraction or the attention. When this thing starts opening and profounding itself, which is what it does, you don't need the attention. It's a distraction. You need to practice in perfection first, which is talking to the water and thankfulness for the air and all of the foods you eat, because they grew themselves for you. I'm talking about food, not manufactured stuff. The food is important. There's consciousness there that designed itself for you if you truly understand how you receive the food. And these little inner clues that you're getting to get this and get that for a particular organ, particular system, you should pay attention to it, especially if it's food. I'm not talking about pills. Food cures. Food provides body sustenance. You've got it nailed down to vitamins A, B, C, D, E, X, Y, Z. But it's the food and the color in the food that has an influence on the system of yourself. It is. And cleansing. Now put this one out for you. You're going to need more beets. The beets purify. And cinnamon purifies. But beets right now are going to be needed for the understanding within the bloodstream, because there's something else going on there. In everyone. Right? So, health to body, mind, and spirit. Perfection to the nuance of your delicate inner self. And by that perfection word I mean the human physical body condition starts perfecting the ability to communicate there. Not overlording or yelling, but listening to the baby within you being born. Because that is what's going on. Whether it's completed this lifetime, next lifetime, whenever, it's going to get done. So you might as well understand yourself as being a self now, recognizing you got here somehow. And now's the now for perfection of self. One of the quickest ways to do it without a lot of words is thank you. I want everyone to take the thumb of the right hand, which indicates your will, the little finger of your right hand, which indicates the mind, brain, energy thing. Hold it in front of you with the three fingers up like this, in front of your solar plexus. And thank you to that light in there. And you roll the hand flat and put it over that point you felt there. And it's simple, that simple. The more you do that, and you can use both hands because it's another process there, you understand more of how you are even talking. And you'll understand the influence you have and don't have. And that's the manner of understanding the perfection of you. There's peace to all beings. Peace to all beings is needed because God's justice is peace. Along with justice comes mercy, provides the peace, because you couldn't stand justice in his own life. So mercy, she's always there. So you always ask for mercy, that it brings a peaceful understanding to the environment that you're in. Even the demons understand what mercy is. They want it too. And some more. You get in groups, this is what's called compassion. It's used by ones that know something and see the suffering of others, but to not accentuate it or increase it. That's the mercy influence. One's being told to be in compassion. Give me a moment. Health to body, mind, and spirit, curing all, releasing all, not appropriate for the system at this time. Allow it to be done. Thank you, peace, mercy. Remove all interfering thoughts in the consciousness of ones with permission. And isolate the intruders. Thank you, peace to all beings. So the isolation of the intruders can be witnessed and seen by the one that was being influenced by the intruder. As it shall be done, so be it. So pay attention who the intruder was in you. We set it up so you can recognize it. And when you recognize it, it's up to you what you do with it. But understand what the word intruder means. It wasn't called a petition for, it just came forth. I'm going to make another statement because it's been brought to my attention. There are some beings in this arena, in the Sedona area, that are using shamanic practices in a way that's not beneficial to those participating. And they know it. So you're going to have to assist those when they come with that information for you, because they're asking for help. So you give them a prayer And that's the Lord's Prayer. Because it sets up a wall to create a discussion with the other one. They know the prayers better than those that haven't studied them. The invisible ones have been playing this game for eons. They know it didn't work for them, is what they know, because they're known by other names that we beings are not aware of. One thing with the human condition in this time, it has been blessed by the presence of Jesus within you. He's in there, along with the Father, and the Holy Spirit, and the Divine Mother, who you are within. So the concept now is application. Little bit, walking, understand it. Here, inside you, will never be led wrong with that light. Never. The intruder will get you, but not that light. And then you learn some secrets about yourself, because you have coatings in your ribs. They're like guitars, strings actually. You're a musical instrument. You're going to be allowing it at the present time to be what you played by the angels, instrumental at times. You're all mediums, you all know that. And your mediumship skills are going to increase. That's just more integration with spirit, that's what that is really. When you move differently, and think differently, or at least try to anyway sometimes. But you are structured within a society. Your society's consciousness is going to go through a collapse. When all of these earthquakes start increasing in magnitude, your highways will not be anymore. If you look on your media, you'll see what is done to the roads just in Japan with the last quake 2 days ago. 100-foot crevice. Down. Hills rising 3-4 feet on one side, and down 3-4 feet on the other side. It's happening all over now. When that happens, your consciousness shifts to maintain the space you're in. Now remember, if you get volcanic ash here, immediately cover your mouth and your nose. You cannot breathe that. You cannot. It creates cement in the lungs and you will suffocate. I'm saying that for a reason. Do not think I'm trying to promote fear. I'm trying to have you prepared. If you think I'm kidding, talk to the planet. But you're going to realize she is really here to help you. She is. But you're going through real rough times. Society will have a difficult time if your roads go nowhere. You can't get to a store to get your stuff. My suggestion is to have a supply of water on hand. At least for a couple of weeks, the bottled water thing. At least. At least. And then you'll find yourself rationing it. You don't want to get into a situation where other countries have already been. Millions now, literally, without drinkable water. They might go 3 or 4 days. to purify it. Well, I want you to consider water, because that's 60 to 70% of you. Reflect upon it. Contemplate the dew, how it's formed. Let's hope it doesn't go that far. But that's all you have to rely on, is the dew. The dew is what brought light to the dust. And you're all dust. The phrase dust to dust. The water is what gives you light. The water is what gives you light. Yeah, true. Blessings to each everyone. Peace to all beings. Health to the body, mind, and spirit. Understanding the preciousness of the light that's in the point where the four chambers of your heart meet as one. And you'll understand the significance of four, which is manifestation and work. Because your heart is always working for you, pumping, even when you're sleeping. Peace to all beings. I'm going to interject one more little favor for you. I want you to each, individually, to think of a secret name for that interior lover of you, which is your heart, that physical being there. I want you to name her, or see what she wants to be called. It's an androgynous sort of frequency. Listen. And then when you receive the name, don't tell anyone. In a manner, that'll be your secret way of communicating directly. Just thinking of it. That hasn't been said before either. Congratulations on receiving the name of your heart. Yeah, true.